So, last we saw, Sparkstorm and Frequency finally made it to the Duet Capital, and they beelined their way to the arena where they knew Gizmo Girl was. They also knew some sort of competitive scene was happening there. They didn't really know the details. But now that they get there, they see that they have witnessed the middle of a match. They see the Radical Hunk, a celebrity hero from their world, kind of score a dunk. And the crowd's kind of cheering. And they're standing kind of down in a lower viewing section, kind of like that entry alley that players enter a stadium from. They're kind of there. And as soon as that happens, as soon as the Hunk scores that point, you hear cheering, even though the audience doesn't really seem all that lively. A lot of them seem almost lifeless. Now, as that happens, you hear a voice over the loudspeaker say, "Oh, is that all this is? This is some sort of game? I can barely see what's happening down there. Raise the platform!" And as soon as you hear that, the stadium where the players are starts rising up. Frequency and Sparkstorm, you can react, but as soon as that happens, you realize this walkway you're standing in, there's also a doorway next to you that leads somewhere, but you do hear commotion on the other side of the doorway. You can act now. You can react to the raising stadium, or you can react to the sound you hear.
Wait, the whole stadium, or is it just the center part?
Just the center part is raising up.
Are we like at the top of the stairs or at the bottom?
Bottom.
We're not gonna be able to see soon.
Soon, yes.
Zoinks, Frequency! We should get to where we can see.
You did not just zoinks me. So it doesn't fit. Yeah, we should definitely get where we can see.
I know, but it felt right at the time.
Did you choose to ignore the sound that you heard from the side door?
Oh wait, what was that? Sorry, I missed that part.
Yeah, so did I.
There was a side door in this little entryway that you guys are in that you hear a lot of ruckus and commotion coming from.
Can I see Gizmo Girl at all, or no?
No, you don't see her.
Then I'll check it out.
Where are we?
Oh, put your guys here. You guys are. Do you see me pinging?
No, I don't. Where are you pinging?
Let me zoom out. Okay, now ping.
Same.
Oh,
wow,
okay.
Big map.
Lower left.
Lower left. Okie dokie, smoky.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Meep.
Bam. First.
Why didn't I meep? Man.
All right. So you guys choose to investigate the sound as the stadium rises and is no longer within reach, right?
Yeah.
I'll observe him.
Okay, so
You're
I'm going to
observing me?
Observing.
Oh. 59 and 87.
So that brings us over to Sledgehammer Disco before you guys even open that door.
Yeah, okay.
Sledgehammer, place yourself here.
I do not appear to have a self to place.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah.
Whoops.
Let's see.
Working on getting you a token. Here. That's the one that's in your character sheet. I'm going to give you ability to move it.
There we go.
There, can you move it around?
I can.
All right.
Maybe.
There you are. You find that you're lightly bound up in
Disco.
Ooh, some light bondage.
very basic handcuffs.
Super
While
light
these
bondage.
soldiers are questioning you.
I mean, if it was light, it was super light, they'd be zip ties. At least, are they at least metal or plastic handcuffs?
Or fuzzy.
They're metal. They're like basic. They're actually like the normal police handcuffs that you see.
Okay, so
They're not
medium
superhero
bondage.
handcuffs.
Yeah.
So what was that converse slogan?
They're not superhero handcuffs.
Yeah.
They're normal ones. So for superheroes, it's light.
Basically. So you're sitting down and these guys are kind of grilling. You're like, I know those goons from the real world. So they say sent you here to learn our plays. Coach warned us about those guys. I know you're with them. You smell like them.
You smell like
Tell
them.
us what you know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The other one walks up to you. He tries to slap you, but he holds his hand almost like that hurt him. And he tries to kind of hide that. He says, I'm on to you. You're trying to beat us in the next cyberball match. You're trying to learn exactly how we play. But this is where we turn the tables. You're going to tell us everything your team plans to do. Including the weaknesses of that big one with the surfboard. Yeah, you're going to tell us what he does.
Nah.
But-
Nah, I don't think you have the guts.
What does he mean, nah? Is he just not going to tell us anything? One of them says to the other. I think that's what he means. No. The other one tries to intimidate you. Says, listen here, you're going to tell us everything. Everything. Well, 16, he seems very, very sincere about being scary. I'm going to say these guys aren't your normal run-of-the-mill villains. Something about them makes you feel a bit uneasy, but you're not exactly terrified. Just then, before anything happens with you, I'm back to Frequency and Sparkstorm. You guys place yourselves here.
Where are we placing ourselves?
Here.
Where's here?
Lower right-hand corner.
Uh. Okay, I scrolled. Okay, I placed myself.
Okay. So you've entered a hallway with very good acoustics. It sounds like something on the other end is happening in there. You hear a lot of shouting, and two individuals are standing in the hallway, kind of just keeping an eye on things. They haven't noticed you yet.
Yeah.
Are we through? Did we open the door yet, or are we approaching the open the door part?
You're kind of like in the lower half of the stairs. I'll say that.
Oh, so it's just like a stairway down, where it's not like a doorway.
Right.
Gotcha.
Well, we're not technically here to kill people, as far as we know. So I'm not gonna run in guns a-blazing. I'm just gonna walk up the steps, kind of chill, like crack the door open.
Okay, you see that there are 4 doors on the side of the hallway, but I mean, you're not trying to be stealthy. Not that there's a lot of places to hide.
Nope.
This guy over here sees you guys. You there! No players are supposed to be down here. There's a game happening right here. We're the only team that are not really playing anymore.
I'm casually
out.
talking to Frequency, and we're just walking, and I'm like, hey, and we're just walking forward. Well, and I don't acting like we're supposed to be there, you know, like with the full confidence, like you fake it, you make it. So like we're just gonna start walking, just having a conversation. Be like,
He's kind of yelling, and you're sort of ignoring him, right?
so yeah, so Frequency. GG is somewhere around here, but the platform's out. I don't think she was there. But also, can you remind me about this Star Force? I think I used it successfully for the first time when that flight, you know, I felt pretty good about that one.
Ouch, ouch, my ass hurts. Ouch. Oh, baby Jesus. Kind of like nodding along as we walk up, and I'm like, yeah. Which one did you use? I prefer freedom. I like making people lose their mind when they realize they've been locked away for years. And as far as GG, I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be in some specialty VIP box, and it doesn't look like we went that way.
I don't know. I just kind of tried to call. I think authority
I love that.
might have been the one.
Yeah. Well, you know, to each their own. I prefer freedom, but some people prefer to be ruled.
I mean, I was more or less trying to keep them from like. I was just telling them to go somewhere. I didn't think freedom was the best one to use in that circumstance. I don't know. I don't know what these are. I just was. You told me I had the power to use them, so I wanted to try.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so
Hold
guys
on.
been-
Hold on. I wanted to answer, but I had to yawn.
okay.
Jesus. I go, yeah, well, we got him from beating up those fuckers back under sea and all that jazz. I think we unlocked freedom and authority. So yeah, I'm glad you're tapping into it finally. Hopefully when we get a little farther and beat up some more bad guys. I remember from my old dimension, the Star Force is actually what kind of blew up my dimension. Fighting over it, summoned some evil demon thing that ate us all, or something like that. So we got to be careful with how we use it, but it's a great power to use.
You should move forward. Hang on, I gotta go check on something.
So as you guys are talking, I'm gonna have you roll. I guess I don't have an actual plus stat per se, so roll coercion. You're trying to present yourself as if you are belong here and are unfazed by this guy's yelling.
All right, what do we do? What happened?
Roll coercion.
Coercion.
Both of us?
Or that's basically my bluff stat.
Both of us?
Yeah.
I don't see coercion.
It's right under performance. In the middle block. 24.
Oh, okay. I was thinking
Oh, you're a very convincing frequency.
6.
I know.
Sparkstorm, as you're talking, you stutter a little bit as he's mid-holler, and it empowers him to kind of double down on his yelling. He approaches, says, "Hey, don't you freaking ignore me. I'm talking to you." And the big one's kind of like approaching too now that he hears all this ruckus. Don't you know that we're the Capital Commandos? We're the best team in the Capital.
This guy completely interrupts me in Sparkstorm.
Yeah.
Does he have his gun drawn? Like the picture?
He's got it ready. The picture looks like it's drawn, but that's just the picture.
Before you get too far, Dex 2 plus bonus 2 plus 1 per 5 doesn't actually require the user to. Okay. You really changed the definition of my sneak speed. I get +2 sneak bonus. This is cover distance. I noticed Dex 2 plus bonus 2 plus 1 per 5 movement. Okay. So that's weird. Essentially, when he interrupts me and Sparkstorm, I kind of want to sneak speed to like right behind him, like right here.
I say, like, I'm hoping to do this simultaneously, but like as he's doing that, like, when the guy gets in the face and I see that he's like has a gun or whatever, I want to do hands up, don't shoot type of thing. Like, yeah.
Okay. What is your total bonus to stealth?
Sneak is 10.
Okay. Your roll bonus is 10?
Roll is 10. My added bonus is 3.
Okay. Roll a d20 plus your roll bonus.
What about my sneak speed attribute? Isn't it supposed to add 2?
Yeah, add that too.
So it would be 12. And I roll a nat fucking 1.
He passes reflex check by 1. And he sees you kind of just trying to walk around him as he's yelling, and he holds his hand out and raises his gun. What is wrong with you guys? You act like I'm not here.
Okay, so it is a speed attribute. The sneaky part is supposed to make it more intimidating, so it's not like I'm walking. I am actually running really fast behind him. It's just that he sees me do it. And it completely ruins my mojo that I fucking serious. I got a 12 fucking modifier, and I rolled a nat fucking 1. Ah, man. Anyway, so it essentially ruins my mojo because I was gonna whisper in his ear like, "Did you just interrupt me?" But that doesn't really work right now. So instead, I'm just gonna like pat him on his shoulder behind him because I did move very quickly, so I am behind him, and be like, "Hey, it's okay, man. It's okay. You're cool. You're cool. We all love you. I don't know where I am."
Okay, now you're stretching it. Roll coercion, but with a disadvantage. He's in a state of alarm right now.
That's his fault.
So it would have been a 12.
Yeah, no, he's not buying it. He's just like, he just saw you do all that, and he's just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I don't know what you just did, but I'm not letting you guys go any further. Hands up.
They are already up.
Yeah, Sparkstorms are up, but mine aren't. I kind of like look around the guy's head. I'm looking at Sparkstorm and I'm going, "Are we going quietly or no?" And I kind of wait for his answer.
Yeah, we can give quiet a chance.
I raise my hands.
Good. Good. So, we're just going to have you turn around, and we're going to put the...
Sir.
What? Yep.
Do you know where the bathroom is?
That's where... Bathroom?
Yeah, that's where we were headed.
If you got to leak some oil, there's a port on the wall somewhere around here.
At this point, the player remembers where we're at. Where? Like, point
I'll
me
tell
to the
you after I
one.
put the handcuffs on.
Well, where's the port? Like, I can go. I just... I don't know what I'm looking for.
He kind of rolls his eyes and gestures towards. See, kind of like this strange little receptacle over here.
I keep my hands up and I kind of start sidestepping. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go use the facility.
Okay, but when you're done, handcuffs. And he starts putting handcuffs on Frequency while the other follows you, waiting for you to finish your business.
I'm gonna wait to see what he does. I didn't agree to handcuffs. I agreed to go quietly.
Few seconds pass while you're using the receptacle, and he
Yes.
says, "What's wrong? Is your oil port broken?"
What receptacle am I looking at? Is it just like a hole in the wall? Is it a hose that comes out?
Yeah, it's like a hole in the wall.
I mean, I honestly am gonna use the restroom, so I kind of like huddle up like you're in a bathroom that doesn't have any dividers, and I kind of just like start peeing into the hole.
He doesn't watch you. He respects your privacy. Some people are a little shy about their oil ports.
Okay, well, he's gonna be waiting. I can't do this in 2 seconds.
I'll be right with you. This one's taking a while, he says, and the other starts leading you Frequency down the hallway. Are you going to play along?
Down the hallway in what direction?
North. All right, so he's got some handcuffs on you.
I have to. Yeah, that's what I have to ask.
I don't. Well, actually, you know what? I'll use performance alongside the whole fact that I now have liberation, so advantage on escape. I want to, slip the cuffs, but make it look like I didn't slip the cuffs.
While you're walking.
Yeah.
I will say, as soon as you try to tap into your Star Force, a fog comes over your brain. You can't feel it.
Dick move. I still want to try it, even though you're being a dick. 3 for performance. 17.
All right. Well, actually, I'll roll for this.
Nat 20.
I get a
Oh
nat
my
20.
God.
He realizes you're trying to be sly with your handcuffs. Says, "Hold on a minute. They didn't go on quite right."
How do I get a nat 1 and you get a fucking nat 20?
I don't know.
I didn't want to. I wasn't trying to speak it into existence, but apparently I did. I was just making a joke.
This is a weird series of fumbles here. He doesn't realize. I mean, I guess he realizes you're trying to be sneaky. It's a nat 20.
Mhm.
So it's like, what's the funny business for? Just put damn handcuffs on.
You put handcuffs on me. I'm not going to just be like, okay, handcuff me.
At this point, he's a little flustered. Please, just put the handcuffs on.
I'm actually gonna intimidate him a bit. I'm gonna side eye him, and I'm gonna be like, if my buddy hadn't said quietly, you'd be in for it right now, man.
Roll intimidate.
I'm working on it. So many things I have to check on your sheet now. 8. 24.
By the way,
He's intimidated.
a side note: when we are rolling this, like these skills, are we putting points somewhere?
You're not putting points to anything. You're not getting skill levels for using these skills.
Okay.
These aren't skills no more. They're just regular checks.
So he's intimidated. He's like, okay, no handcuffs. Oh, maybe you'll change your mind. Just follow me.
Mhm. I do so. I follow him quietly.
He takes you to this other room, and you see that somebody else is kind of
Am I in the room
seated,
or
and
out the
there's a
room?
bunch. What?
In or out?
In.
Okay.
You see somebody else is kind of like sitting down with handcuffs on too. They have a bigger dude in a very flamboyant disco uniform.
If I didn't know Canervus Blurgan's character name, I would know that was Canervus Blurgan.
I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
So he kind of gently pats you to continue stepping forward. Over there, sit down next to the other one. There's another chair right here.
I pop a squat, cross
Says,
my leg,
"Aha."
put my arms behind my head, just kind of like chilling. I look over and I go, "What'd you do?" I got lost trying to find a pisser.
He's talking to you, Canervus Blurgan.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to tell him. What did I do? That's a complicated question. I'm not sure how I should start answering that one. Started investigating a crime, got sucked into a computer. I think.
Ooh, cool. We entered by will.
Cool. Why? Why would you come here on purpose? This
Oh,
place
there's this
sucks.
girl that trying to save her, and somehow she's connected to this world. I think she's like a princess or some such shit. I don't know, but I want to save her, so I'm here.
Fair enough. So, do you know anything about these dickheads asking us questions?
These particular group of dickheads? No, not really. I'm here just trying to find the girl. I know their leader is some sort of dickhead who likes to control literally everybody.
There's one of those everywhere, isn't there?
Yeah.
So at this point, they're all kind of like standing around watching you, and the one that brought you in frequency is like, I'm not so bold now. I got all my
I have my hands crossed behind my head with my legs crossed. How am I not being bold right now?
I got all of my friends in here. You got to be a little scared, right?
No.
Silent for a moment. He kind of grumbles. We're the Capital Commandos. Damn it! How far we've fallen. Can't even scare another player. Anyways,
I
I'm
told
gonna
you
fish.
before, I'm not a player.
He turns around. Wait, do you really mean that?
Yeah?
What was that you were saying earlier? You're here to save some girl? That wasn't just a bunch of nonsense?
No? Are you done peeing yet? I kind of shout.
Sparkstorm, are you still peeing?
I shake 3 times and cut it loose.
He's a little annoyed at how long that took. He says, "Screw the handcuffs, just follow me."
I mean, are you sure?
Well, now you got me second guessing myself. Do you want them on?
I mean, you don't have to put them on, but that's waiting 2 minutes just completely like throws your plan out of order. What? You're kind of pretty weak at that point.
Shut up. Put on these handcuffs.
I put out my my wrist willingly, like, yeah, sure, I'll put it on.
Okay, he puts on a handcuff.
And when he does that, I want to quickly put the other one on his wrist.
Well, what are you doing?
I've just figured we can walk together. I'm still detained here.
Oh, this is such a pain in the ass.
Feel my pain. Feel it.
Shit. Fuck, this is gonna be so embarrassing when the other guys see this. Come with me. And he leads you up to the other room. You just kind of,
We'll just jump into here.
yeah.
Hey, why are you guys holding hands?
Shut up. He's my prisoner.
Yeah, okay.
It's a dark place. I got a little lost. I was looking for the pisser.
Anyways, now that we got you all here, wait. This one says they're not players. The one with the gun that was actually heard your guys' story. The big one that's got you, Sparkstorm, is confused. Like, what? You guys aren't with another team?
I'm just witnessing. I missed the whole conversation before.
Sparks, frequency, or I mean, guy with the dagger. Say what you said. Actually, no, that'd be dumb. You. Where are you guys actually from? I want to make sure your stories match.
Me?
Yes, where are you from?
I mean, I grew up in Century City.
Shit, I don't know what that is. I guess they're telling the truth. That's not from around here. Well, they all seem very deflated by all this.
Oh yeah, and then I came to this world. We hijacked a mech. That was fun. Made it stand up and then sit back down. Got a medal for that. Came here. Saw the platform raising. Had to use the bathroom. You guys stopped us. Before that, I had a nice little air battle with some planes. You know, we've been around.
He kind of rubs the back of his head. This is awkward. We thought you guys were other players. This is the players' dormitory. Spectators don't go here ever. We're really sorry about that. They all seem very embarrassed. They take the handcuffs off of you guys.
No, he doesn't. You can't skip ahead like that. I know you
Oh.
are the DM.
But
But while
you can see
while he's saying that, I want to slowly start using absorb energy, or electricity, and just start like passively draining the guy I'm handcuffed to through the handcuffs.
all right. Roll a d20 plus coercion to make sure he doesn't notice, and then roll how much. Roll your actual skill for absorption.
Oh yeah.
And while he's doing that, what skill would it be to try and just flex my way out of the handcuffs? Just sort of snap them.
I would say just strength check, but we could make that.
So I'm looking at the skills, and the two that jump out are
Fortitude.
acrobatics, maybe, or performance fortitude.
Yeah, just roll your fortitude stat
Okay.
modifier.
So technically, if I have the electric shock part, that'd be up to 16. But my coercion is just a +1. Or a 7. Coercion, or no, the absorb. Hang on.
Jeff Nergus Splurgan, you break the handcuffs.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, just snap them. It's like, okay, now that we've got that sorted.
it's a 9 MP per turn. So 9 MP for every 6 seconds I'm attached to him.
All right. Don't really handle MP.
Or HP if they run on electricity.
Okay.
But I gain MP that way.
Okay, he notices what you're doing, and he rolled high enough on perception to notice what you're doing, and he looks a little dizzy after that.
The guy I'm attached to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, cut that out. And the others are kind of looking at Disco, Sledgehammer Disco, who just broke his handcuffs, are standing up.
I don't know what you're
So-
talking about.
And I just figured since, we finally figured out this is a whole misunderstanding, I could just leave.
You break free of your restraints. I'm just gonna head on out. See you guys next time. This has been fun.
Well, yeah, if I did it earlier, it would have been rude. Wanted to at least hear them out.
This one right here is just like, well, not so fast. We gotta let Lord Anubis know about you guys at least.
Lord who?
Our god? The god?
You what hurts?
Oh, they're in a cult. Of course they're in a cult.
Cult? What do you mean? He's got actual power.
Yeah, I'm sure. And a harem to boot. And I'm sure, like, what, you send in money and he sends you blessings and good vibes or whatever.
Well, no, actually, he has us try to win a championship here at ArenaCon so that we can get a wish granted by him and meet the new queen.
Meta-wise, do Frequency and I know who Lord Anubis is?
You've heard plenty about him
Okay.
in Duet. Nobody's particularly fond of him.
I gotta admit, the whole sports queen wish thing's a new angle. Haven't heard that one before, so.
You haven't heard of ArenaCon? He says
You
to
heard
you,
how I got here, right? I'm not from this neighborhood.
I'm not even from this dimension. I kind of make out of sideways talk.
Sure, whatever he said. I'm gonna pretend I know what that means.
that's so strange. Everybody's heard of ArenaCon. And everybody knows Lord Anubis.
I know that dickwad.
You don't get a call on that. He's going to
Call him
grant
whatever I
us
want.
all of our wishes. Yeah, dickwad. Don't call him that. What's
Call
a
him
dick?
what I want.
What's a dick?
What's a dick?
Yeah, what's a dick?
I don't know how to answer that question to a robot. Not gonna lie.
Well, you're being one right now, honestly.
There you go.
I chime up from the peanut gallery.
I take my medallion and wipe it with my shirt so it's real shiny and reflective and hold it up and it's like, hey, look into this.
He looks at it, a little confused.
That's a dick.
Huh. That looks really weird. That's not our emperor. He's not a lot of those things.
No, man, it's just a reflection. These guys are kind of slow. I look at the at Sparkstorm Frequency.
Yeah. They're just like everyone else.
And this big guy standing next to you, Sparkstorm, is getting a little dizzy.
You're being a lot dizzy after this conversation.
Yeah. He's getting a little bit of the line and says, guys, I think this guy's doing something.
I kind of like put my hands up and his like weakened powered arm just kind of like flails up too. And I'm like, I ain't doing shit. As I'm still passively draining his life force.
The one with the gun is just like, I'm so confused by everything. You guys are very strange. Hang in there, buddy, he says. We'll get that arm fixed in no time. It's probably just
Whoa.
a motor.
He can't come close to us. No. He can talk to us, but
Oh, he can't. He's approaching. He's about to approach.
no, move him back to where he was.
All right.
He was in front of us. As soon as he starts to walk backwards, I'm like, whoa. You can stay next to your friend. Like, we all can see everyone. I'm not letting you sneak up behind me for doing nothing. you can take a step back. Like, we're all friendly here. No one's throwing any punches. But if you try to sneak behind me, shit's gonna go south. It's a giant misunderstanding. Okay.
Sure, we've settled that. This is a misunderstanding. I still gotta let Anubis know about this.
That's fine, but take a step back.
He's not this way. He's
No,
out there.
No, you can take a step back right now because you're getting okay. Sure, we can go together. Why not? You don't have to sneak behind me and hit me from behind.
You guys are awfully pushy for being prisoners just a few minutes ago.
I was never your prisoner.
Prisoner's a loose term.
I volunteered.
Actually, same. This guy didn't want to put a handcuff on me. Gave up on his motive.
This guy peed his pants instead of handcuffing me. I pointed at the guy who led me in.
All right, fine. You guys can all just come with us. We could travel together. That makes you all feel better.
Where?
He says.
No movement. Where are we going to be headed? Where is Lord Anubis? Just so that we're all on the same page.
We're not going to see him directly. Nobody's going to see him until ArenaCon is over. I'm going to alert him through comms. We have one in the hallway upstairs.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna take all the excess electricity that I have absorbed from this guy, and I'm gonna do electric shock, one from each hand, towards the two groups of people, and I'm gonna chain to hit them all.
Awesome. Roll damage. I'm not going to have you roll initiative yet. I mean, roll hit and damage.
All right. Okay, so chain do not have ability bonuses. Okay. How am I gonna roll? Okay, so 4d20 plus 6. So 22, a 25, a 15, and an 8.
The first 3 hit.
So since that one hit, I can do another one, or 19, where it arcs back to the guy who's been trying to sneak behind me.
Right. Get a 19. That hits him.
So in that case, it will be. So how many total hits? 4.
Oh, actually, hold on. That first hit was to the big guy, right?
No, I'm not aiming at him.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 40, 10 plus 2 to each one. So the first guy, so like this guy on the left, he gets the 1 plus 2 and then plus 8. So he gets 11. This person gets 8. This person gets 6, and then this person does not get hit. So from left to right, it's 11, 8, 6.
Awesome.
0.
And that's between 4 rolls of damage for each of them?
What? 4 rolls?
Each time you hit them, you're rolling 4 times for 4 damage numbers, the 4d10s?
No, that's my damage. It's 1d10 per hit.
Oh, okay. All right.
Unless you
now
want me to
everybody
nuke them right off the bat.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Now everybody roll initiative or decisiveness.
I get the learning bonus.
$24.
That's pretty high.
Are we max HP and MP at this point?
Yeah, man, I think you guys did get some damage, but since we lost track of whatever damage that might be, we'll say you're at max right now.
Unless you changed all our stats.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just gonna give you this freebie. You guys are maxed out.
Okay, good.
Are we rolling initiative and I'm not paying attention?
Yes.
Okay.
Sparkstorm rolled a 3.
I got an 11.
Okay, so
Apparently, even as a speedster, I don't get to start.
actually, I want to try that turn order thing you guys were using. I have never used that one before. Turn order. Token.
Then click on a person. Click add to turn order.
Add turn. Oh. Okay, I gotta click on them in the order that their turns begin.
I mean, you can drag and move them around, but it's easiest if you...
Okay, so add turn. Add turn. Cool. Turn. 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 All right. So first up, Sledgehammer Disco. You just saw Sparkstorm let out a shock
So we're
just
doing
before
it.
this guy could go upstairs and try to alert anybody.
I mean, it seems like a pretty easy decision to make. These two are here to rescue a princess. These guys are in some sort of weird cult. Let's
You forgot
rescue
me
a
in the turn
princess.
order, by the way.
Oh, you are dead last.
Yep.
Also, I'm gonna put on some battle music. Find it. Boom. There we go. All right, Sledgehammer Disco.
So this guy here seems to be the biggest in the room, right?
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on him. Let me take a couple swings at him.
Well,
Since you were first,
Go ahead.
since you're first in initiative, do you want to activate any special abilities that are initiative related?
I was considering it, but not at this time.
Okay.
How long do you think that conversation lasted before I let out?
I would say like at least 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. That would be 3 MP per 6 seconds, so 3 minutes. What, 10, 50, or 10, 20, 30. He's down. Oh, wait, times 3, so 120 points.
I'm gonna say he looks like he could pass out any moment.
If that affects your decision making, sorry.
It does. Since it was kind of a role play moment, I fudged the numbers a bit.
He's looking bad, but he didn't collapse while we were talking.
Right.
Bummer.
Sledgehammer.
All right. Let me retcon the movement slightly. I'll move one less square. And then I will use my wide swing ability to hit this fella and this fella.
Okay,
One of
roll
those
it.
looks like a lady. I think the one in silver is a lady. I think those are breastises.
I don't know, man. They're robots. I don't think it matters.
Hey, the lady we're trying to save is a robot-ish.
Oh yeah.
She's like half robot, half person.
And all babe, I'm sure. I'm gonna take a little while to process that. Whatever. I'm gonna hit this individual and this individual. Does that work better for you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, sheesh.
So,
Yeah, they both
well,
managed to dodge.
I will try that again.
Back for round 2.
Right. I mean, what are the odds I missed twice? Huh? Does 16 hit?
It hits both of them.
Awesome. That is a D10 plus 3. Yeah, 10 damage. That's decent.
Okay. The big one eats that hit, kind of like a champ, although it does hurt him. The other one takes it significantly harder and almost does a little bit of a spin before righting themselves back up on their feet.
Cartoony style.
Yeah. Is that your turn?
Happens to the best of us. Just checking real quick, seeing if there's anything else I can do. That's my turn.
All right. Frequency.
Hey, don't do that. Bad. Nope, don't want to go that way. Let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm gonna, obviously using my super speed, I'm also gonna activate momentum charge. So that is 3 MP as well. And 2 damage per square, so... And I didn't move more than 90 degrees. 10 squares, 20 damage to this dude.
Well, you have to roll hit.
You didn't say that.
It's just because you're running at somebody doesn't mean you're actually going to hit them.
So since it's a power skill, does it get a bonus from power?
No.
Yeah. So it's only my talent.
Yeah, it just gains a bonus to hit based on talent.
Okay. Which is plus 0.5 to hit. So I'm guessing... Oh, actually, no. I gotta check this. That's right. It is 3.5.
Also, by the way, for the turn order, you have to click next turn, and it rotates the people.
Oh.
So whoever's on top is whose turn it is.
Ah! My ever-loving... God damn it!
Hey,
That's
Donnie, we have a question. Why is it blue?
Why is
Yeah.
what blue?
The screen, it's hard to see the grids.
Oh, I didn't put transparency on that. There, map layer. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Well, that
see, that's
sucks.
the room we're
I
in.
obviously missed that.
Does that help you? Can you see the grids now?
Oh, Z Ranger, which is asking why it's all blue, and then starts singing blue da ba dee da ba dee da ba da.
Good song.
Sorry, I didn't get an actual map for this. It's a generic blue room. I can change the color.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I'm not telling you to change
2.5
anything. I'm just asking you why, because he asked me.
Oh,
action.
Generic.
So cost me one of my
generic
actions.
rectangular room.
And we
So I
can see the
still
grid
get
now,
my-
so thank you.
Bonus
Yep.
action. Imbue weapon is still a bonus action.
I'm gonna use math quick while you're thinking.
So I'm going to imbue my weapons. So that's 4 MP. And then basic attack plus this guy in his face. Since I missed with my momentum charge. That's 5 MP.
Roll all the hit and all the damage.
So I get +3 for hit, and then because it's basic attack, it's a +8 in total to my hits. So fuck.
Well,
Not 1 and a 10, so 9 and 18.
the 18's hit.
Garbage. Fucking garbage.
You're not getting very lucky.
Oh, I get 3 attacks, which is my third one doesn't have any modifiers. A 3. That one I'm guessing misses.
Mm.
D4. So D4 plus 5 because I'm using basic attack plus, and I got no regular melee bonus, so it's just +5. 7 damage, and then I'm going to use heat for my hot cold, so it'll be a debuff on their movement dodge, especially since I seem to not be able to fucking roll today. And then +4 for my power. So 8 damage there. So a total of 15 damage. 15 damage.
Okay. How many rolls did you make to hit that number?
To hit the number in damage?
Yeah.
2.
All right.
And that'll end my turn. That's all my uses.
First, we brought you the back rooms, in quotations. Now check our latest content, the legendary generic rectangular room.
Yeah. So yeah, that hurt him. Now the bad guys get to go. Guy with gun. Not too happy about being stabbed. Rolls to hit. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured it would. He deals 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. He shoots you for 12 damage. Right to the face.
RNGesus hates me today.
And then the other guy with the gun sees all of his buddies get fucked up. Doesn't really have a clear view of what's going on since he was all the way over there, and he shoots the closest guy he sees.
Which is...
Sledgehammer Disco does a 12 hit.
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, 12 hits.
Okay, so he deals 6 elemental damage and then 5 elemental damage for a total of 11 damage to you.
I see your 11 and take 7.
Very nice. Next one up, this guy over here.
Which
Yeah, you just hit him. And he's
which guy over here? Did you ping or were you pointed on your screen? Okay.
I was kind of talking to myself. My bad. He tries to strike at Sledgehammer Disco. 13 hits. You take 8 physical damage and 4 physical damage.
So 3 and nothing.
Right.
I can get used to this.
This other one over here gets ready to strike Frequency, because he seems to be doing the most damage. Comes over here. Does this for a little bit of flanking.
Why'd I have to teach him how flanking works?
Thank you. My flanking bonus doesn't do flat foot or anything. It's just a flat modifier of 2, I think. Does a 10 hit you Frequency?
No.
Do I think? Sorry.
He misses. And now we're back to the big guy. He's over here. He tries to strike you, Sparkstorm. A 15?
Again,
Does it hit?
What?
10, I think.
What's that?
Dodge.
Yes, that hits. God, I'm gonna next time someone makes a campaign, I'm picking like a fucking barbarian or like a ninja so I can finally have a high dex.
Ninja barbarian.
You take 12 damage and roll a fortitude check.
What kind of damage?
Physical.
That is also taking account the fact that he only has one arm, right?
Yeah, he's using his one hand to hit you. That's why it's a 1 damage roll instead of like maybe something gnarlier.
I'm assuming it's not 12 and it's a D20 plus 2.
So you fall prone, which is a bit awkward. You're kind of hanging limply from the handcuffs from that blow that hit you.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you would be laying flat down prone. Since you're technically tied up right now, that's kind of how you are.
I mean, can I take him down with me?
It's your turn, so now you can try.
Oh, no. Okay, well, so, to start off, bonus, it's 3 MP, or 3 HP, if that's their life force.
All right. He loses 3 HP.
And then, so movement's just on its own, right? Can I use the arm that I'm being held up by to like pull myself up?
Yeah.
All right.
It'd give you an advantage to, well, I mean, you don't even have to roll to get up.
So I stand up. I'm like, hey, that was fun. And then I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. I'm gonna aim at like these two that I can see, and I'm gonna chain from them. So I'm gonna do, so the first 3 will be the left guy, and then the right 3 will be the other one. So 60, 20, since I have a possibility of 3 arcs.
So this guy. Oh.
Yes. So modifier wise, it's +6 to my hit. So the first guy gets an 8.
Misses.
All right, so all the other ones don't matter. This one, the right hand gets a 24.
That hits.
And that's followed up by nat 1, so I'm sure that misses.
Yep.
Speed. 7 electrical damage to person next to Disco.
All right. He's got a little bit of a resistance to elemental damage, but it still hits him pretty hard.
Yeah, that was my action.
All right. Sledgehammer Disco, you're up.
I'm gonna take a couple steps over here. That counts for flanking this bottom guy, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. I'm gonna take another wide swing and hit those, these two guys again. Well,
All right.
attempt. Every time I get cocky, the dice are like, oh yeah? So let's see. That's a 16, and for the second swing, a 24. I feel pretty confident about that last one at least, but I think a 16 also hits.
They both hit.
Alright. So that's... Oh, for a total of 11 damage. Isn't that what I did last time with the one hit? No, I did 10. Okay. It was a point better. 11 damage.
All right.
Or to split it up, 6 and 5.
Whoa.
Between 6 and 5. Then minus. He's actually got a lot of damage reductions, so he kind of eats that pretty well. He almost seems more concerned about the guy he's handcuffed to than that hit that he just took to the back. This other guy, he takes 6, 8, and 11 minus 4. Takes about 6 damage. Oh, that's plus 6 to both of those.
I know, it was plus 6 total. It's plus 3 to both of them.
Oh, okay.
Unless there's a bonus I'm missing. Which
No,
would be cool, but
you're
I
good.
don't think so.
You're good. Yeah, he takes a good amount of damage from that. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Frequency, you're up.
Okay. Well, might as well put this into effect right away. Let's see. Went down to 47. We got 80 there. I am going to activate my untouchable feat, evasive combat. I'm not moving, so what was the points I get for that? Or not my feat, my subclass. I should have copied this one, but I didn't. Or did I? I might have. I did. Haha. I get it reduced to 5, so that drops down 12 points. I think. Yep, 12 points. And then for every 3 points lost, so I get 4 dodge. And if they miss by 5 or more when they attack me, I get an attack of opportunity. So plus 4 to my dodge.
Sounds
Temporarily. Temporary modifier 4. Enter. And then I have 2.5 actions. So let's see. What do I got for bonus? Bonus. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put there's no walls in this area, so that's not really useful. So I'm gonna do air control for my bonus action. And essentially put it right about here. That's really hard to see because that's also blue. Put it about like right here-ish.
Blue on blue.
Yeah. Essentially kind of trying to block this guy from shooting Sparkstorm or the weird disco dude with a giant disco ball. And then I'm going to take my 2 standard actions. Firstly, I'm going to attack that guy. -4, so I'm going to sustain. Char. 2d20 plus 3 plus 5 is 8. I got an 17 and a 26.
They both hit.
And then I actually get a 3rd attack, but this one doesn't have modifiers. A nat 20.
It hits. With double the base roll damage.
3d4 plus 4, since I'm using basic attack plus. And then enter. So the double would be the last one, which pumps that up to 8. So I get 8 plus 8, so 16 more added onto that. 30 basic damage. That's without hot cold.
To one target?
Yep.
This guy right here?
No, the guy with the gun.
Alright.
And then 3d4 plus 4. And 14 hot cold damage as well to this guy. Because I am still imbuing.
Minus 8, and then minus. That's enough to do him in?
Yep.
Are you...
I'm going to turn around and use my other basic action to attack this guy.
I want to ask, is this a killing blow?
Yeah. We're
All
fighting.
right.
They're dying.
Alright, he is dead.
I have no intentions of saving these people. I don't know them, and they tried to handcuff me. And for my next attack, I'm,
How dare they try to handcuff me?
you know, try to handcuff Frequency.
Not only did they try to handcuff you, they tried to take you to a secondary location.
5 plus 3 is 8. Okay, so that one is a 20, 23, 25, and a unnatural 20 for my 2 with my bonus modifier.
It all hits.
And then my one without a modifier is a 14.
You're hitting this guy right here?
Yeah, the other guy next to me.
That actually hits.
Okay, so all 3 hit.
Yep.
Okay, so 13 physical damage. And 13, 14, 13, 17 hot cold damage. And I'll again do heat for the debuff. So minus the movement and dodge.
Okay, what was the debuff?
Hot. Minus 2 movement and dodge.
Alright.
And that's all my actions since I sacrificed my movement to increase my dodge.
Alright, did you debuff somebody else?
The guy that's dead.
Up next, dead guy. He's gone. Then other gunner is up next now. Something has appeared. Your air control. That's kind of making it hard for him to see what's over there.
Oh, it doesn't block view. It's more like a kind of like a heat haze you see in the summer. So you can see through it, but it's affecting the air.
Kind of like if you're looking behind a jet and it's just wavy.
Yeah.
Okay, so does he have a debuff to hit if he tries to shoot through that?
Yep. Debuff to it is duration is 4. Targets passing through must roll power save to avoid slow. Projectiles lose 2 hit per grid traveled. And it's only a 3x3, so unless that's 3 grids by 3 grids, which would make it a 15x15. I don't know how you want to do that. It says 3x3, so I kind of figured 3 feet by 3 feet, but that doesn't make sense when we use 5 feet grids.
3x3 would be... Here, let me draw something. 3x3 would be this. Or, I guess, that.
Okay. Well, that is surrounding all 4 of them then, instead of my weird little line.
All right.
What's up, Sushi?
I swear, I deleted those twice. Why do they keep coming back?
Two.
Huh?
No. Try it again.
I can't click them no more. It won't let me click them no more.
Here, I'll delete them.
There we go. So put that little square you had up there. Where? 3x3. There.
There we go. I'll just
So yeah, any projectile that travels through this area is a -2 to hit, and all enemies, because it does say targets, must roll power save to avoid slow. So this guy and this guy are potentially slowed.
Well, this guy over here who's about to shoot doesn't like the look of this haze, so he takes a few steps to the left, get a cleaner shot.
He would still have to shoot through the haze that's surrounding them.
But as he takes a few steps to the left, he sees you. You're not covered.
Dick.
You're not covered by that haze.
That is the worst DM law excuse I've ever seen, but okay, I'll take it. He just casually steps over and, oh look, there's another person.
I mean, the other guy was in front of you, so...
Yeah. Yeah, that hits, even with my bonus to dodge.
You take... He shoots you. A little burst fire. You take 7 and 5 for a total of 12 energy damage.
I have elemental damage resistance. Does that count for energy damage?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So,
I only take 11 then.
all right. Very nice. And that's his turn. Next guy is melee dude. He tries to strike at Sledgehammer Disco. Since it's point blank, he doesn't suffer any hit penalties from the haze, right? That's how your skill works.
They have a
Since
potential
it's
of being
point-
slowed as well.
Yeah, he has a potential to be slowed. He has to make a power save to not be slowed.
$15 against your power save.
Mine is 14.
Okay, he saves. Slow, that's just the movement, or is it to dodge?
I don't know, you wrote in there slow.
Alright, it's probably just a movement.
Probably.
Alright. he rolls a nat one and whiffs Sledgehammer Disco.
Happens to the best of us.
Next melee dude tries to strike you frequency. $19.
Yeah.
My guys are getting real lucky.
RNG just hates me. Even with that, even with the bonus, I only have a 17.
You take 7 physical damage and 4 physical damage for a total of 11 physical damage. Next is big guy. Again, he tries to strike you, Sparkstorm, with his one free hand. This is an 8 hit.
No.
Oh, he misses you. And then he tries to break free from the cuffs, which I don't know why he didn't think to try that earlier. Fails with an 8. So now your turn, Sparkstorm.
I kind of want to talk shit to this guy because, like, he's been a pushover this whole time. And I'm like, you can't even hit me when I'm this close, and don't you have the key for this thing? Like, why didn't you just use the key to unhook yourself? So he also loses 3 HP.
Yep, and some emotional damage.
I forgot to take that last time, so I'll only gain 1. And everything got a little blurry here. So I'm like, how about we go for a ride? Can
He looks a little confused.
my EMP wave does a 5x5? Can I tune it down to a 3x3?
Yeah, you can downgrade your AoE.
Okay. Yeah, so I cast EMP wave then.
Okay, 3x3 surrounding you. That would just mean everything adjacent to you.
Yeah.
Which means it would only affect this guy.
Yep. That's the plan.
All right. That's an AoE.
So he takes. So I downgrade my damage die. I don't have to roll a hit for that, right?
No, normally I would have people roll reflex to try and backstep an AoE, but he's kind of chained to you, so I'm going to have him roll reflex and fortitude. Okay, he's ready to react in time. Can he pull you? I'm going to give him disadvantage on fortitude since he is pretty fucked up. Does a 12 beat your fortitude modifier?
Probably a 12 ties it.
Okay. So he actually does react fast enough to take a back step as soon as you release your EMP, but since your EMP is bound to you, that doesn't really change it.
Well, I mean, I go with him.
Yeah. So
I apologize, Disco. Meta-wise, I apologize to you because I don't know you in game. You can actually take a reflex at this point.
Yeah, you can roll reflex to get out of the EMP wave, Sledgehammer.
I mean, yeah. An op attack doesn't seem like the worst thing that could happen. So let me see.
Well, you could go up 1 to the or side 1. You don't have to go. You're not limited to which direction you go.
Oh, I know, but no matter which direction I go, I'm taking an op attack. right? If I go over,
Yeah.
up, diagonal.
Well, you wouldn't take one from the big guy because he's actually reacting for me, so he's busy.
Oh, true.
Yeah, he did use his reflex check for that.
So reflex save is not great, but you know, I'll give it a shot.
You don't have to roll high. You pass.
Okay, yeah, I feel confident about that one. Yeah, I go that way.
So you don't take
All right.
damage.
Exactly.
He takes 10 electrical damage, though.
He passes out right in front of you. You almost get pulled down a little bit because he is a big guy and he's still chained to you.
Oh, I fall to a knee.
And let me just mark him off. Boom. And up next, you're up.
Alrighty, let me just look something up because this could be funny.
Love that start.
I mean, I gotta try.
But it's
Okay,
fun,
I'm
huh?
gonna. It could be, if it works. We'll see. Move down here, and I throw my weapon at this guy.
You will take...
Okay. Roll hit and damage. Or roll hit.
This is 15 hit.
Yeah, it matches his dodge, so it hits.
Alrighty. So let me roll damage real quick.
I'm scared.
Dealing 12 damage. And then let me see. The specifics on this one. Oh, a dex roll. Well, it could work. We'll see. I should say what I'm doing. Right. Then I will try to chain grapple to pull him through the EMP.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So
Right,
he's going to
so-
try and resist your grapple with a fortitude save.
Well, I have to roll dex to reel him in.
Oh, that's how. Okay, that's how it's worded. Okay, you do that, and he's got to beat his reflex.
I mean,
save.
if it was a fortitude v fortitude, like, let's do that all day long, because my dex is not great. But, the way it's written down, I mean, I gotta try.
Yeah, pull him in.
A net 20.
He's not beating that.
Can I go pancake mode as I see this guy flying over the top of me?
Yeah. He goes meow, 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 right through that EMP
10 points.
and takes 10 points of damage, and you see a corpse just kind of get reeled in. Sledgehammer disco. Oh. He was alive when you saw him. Now he's not.
I mean, yeah, that couldn't have worked better.
I'm kind of like astounded, like, what just... Okay.
Yeah, so you see just, like, basically a disco ball on a handle on a chain fly past you, smack the dude, wrap around his legs, haul him through that EMP, killing him on the way back.
Fucking excellent.
That couldn't have worked better.
That happened.
All right,
Is
and that's my turn.
That's your turn. Frequency, you're up. Oh,
Okay.
gotta get this guy out of the turn order. Okay, you're up.
Try to top that one.
Keep up my sustains. And then attack the lady next to me. Oh, actually, you know what? I can do the math. Okay, a 23, 24, 21, and 22.
They all hit.
Okay, that's 16 physical.
All right.
And 13 hot damage.
All right.
Is she dead?
No, very nearly.
Okay, one more. Since all the other ones hit, I'm assuming all those hit as well.
Yeah.
Everything above a 20.
And then that's 14 physical.
It's enough to put him down right there.
And another 14 hot cold. I still have my movement action. So what I am going to do... That's a standard. I only have half a standard. Okay, so I have 17 movement,
Hey.
I believe.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, 17 movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That would leave me 14 movement, so I could still use my feet to sacrifice 10 for another standard action.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing that then. Bam. And then use my next standard action to attack this guy.
Do it.
I'm doing it. And I rolled nat 1, a 10, and a 14.
The 14 hit. The 14 hits.
Okay, 7 basic damage.
Holy shit, this guy hasn't been hurt all this entire match.
And 6 hot damage.
Until now.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
He's a bit fucked up from that. All right. He points his gun at you, Frequency, ready to retaliate.
He was already pointing his gun at me. He shot me last turn.
He maintains that point. Ooh, that one. He missed it.
About damn time.
In his surprise, he just completely shoots right past you. Sparkstorm, you're up.
I mean, that makes sense. He's using a ranged weapon, so usually once you get within a certain distance, like, you get negatives to your shot. Is your blurry thing gone?
Frequency? How long?
Frequency. Man bear.
Frequency?
What?
Is your
How
blurry
long-
view is gone?
Sorry, my thing's kicking out. That was staticky. What?
Your blurry thing?
Oh, it lasts 4 turns.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I'm on a knee. I'm gonna look for a key for this handcuff.
Great. Roll treasure find. Was wondering if I would ever use that for anything. Oh, you got a 0 to that.
I have a 5. This save total. Oh, yeah, I guess that's... My save is a 5, but I don't have a bonus to it.
Actually, since you're looking for something specific that you know exists, roll perception modifier on that. So that's a 7.
So 12.
Oh, you get a 12. You don't quite find it. He's got a lot of shit on him, and that armor is... There's a lot to look around for.
I'm perusing the guy's pockets, appendages or whatever with one hand, and I'm like, I put up the other hand and like kind of like wave. I'm like, yeah, go on without me for now.
All right, so that's your turn.
Yeah.
All right, Sledgehammer Disco, you're up.
Alrighty, I will move over here. But now that I see the gunman, I will. Huh. Yeah, thrown weapon. I'll take a swing at our gunman here.
Alrighty. That hits.
24.
I would hope so. Let's see, that's for 6 points of damage. And then I'm not sure on the ruling for thrown weapon. Can I do that twice in one turn?
Yeah.
Okay. And I will attempt to do it again. Does an 11 hit?
That misses.
Okay. And that's my turn.
All right, Frequency, you're up.
Stabby, stabby. But I am going to cancel my imbuements. So it's just base damage, no hot cold.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Nat 1.
That's like my 6th nat 1 tonight. I got 2 nat 1s and a fucking 12.
Jeez, that all misses.
Oh, good thing that was only my first basic action. Maybe I shouldn't have canceled my imbuement. There we go. I'm either hit or miss today. I got a 23, 17, and a 27.
All hits.
It's 12 damage. And since I'm standing still, I'll go ahead and sacrifice my movement for another basic action. 12, 14, and an unnatural 20.
The 12 misses.
13 damage. And that's it for me.
Okay, so you can tell that the guys you're fighting are armored, and you're doing a lot of rapid fire attacks. You are fucking them up, but they're surviving a lot more than you're used to things surviving your attacks. So he's still standing.
I figured that would happen as soon as you added damage reduction into your shit. That's fine.
All right.
I'm trying to figure out a way to work around it, but we'll have to think about it.
All right. He turns around, tries to shoot you.
Why would he turn around? He's been pointing at me the whole time.
Oh, yeah, I guess he doesn't have to.
He shot at me like 3 times.
360 no scope.
Yeah, he does a quick little spin in place. Doesn't do anything but inflict that psychic damage if he hits.
Actually, you guys are right. Range, point blank range should have a hit debuff. So would a 16 hit?
No.
It would miss.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He misses you, giving him a -2 for trying to shoot you point blank.
I'll take it.
I'll try to remember to do that because that's a good idea.
Write it in your rules. What I learned to do.
I'll get around to that. All right,
I mean, it's
Sparkstorm,
just
you're up.
standard procedure in most campaigns. Like if,
Yeah, I haven't implemented it yet, but I will now.
I'm gonna take my action and bonus. I don't know if bonus will add anything, but I'm gonna look for the key again. Also, pick
Oh,
his
you're still
pocket.
handcuffed to that dude, aren't you?
Pick his pockets if I can. Like if
Why
it,
not just superheat the handcuffs with your electricity so they become fragile and break them?
I don't think electricity makes things fragile.
It makes things hot. Hot metal is soft.
if
Soft metal breaks.
if it has a resistance to it, I think that's more like conductivity of the metal will determine.
You really think Donnie Danger has plotted out the conductivity of the metal he uses?
That's what I'm saying. He's just gonna say it's not gonna get hot. Just metal goes through a wire.
You might, yeah, you might be right on that part. But
Also, do you really want to be handcuffed by really burning hot handcuffs?
Do you need my help? I'm fine looking for a key.
Okay. Roll perception.
Oh, my perception is a 7. A 19.
Yeah, find the key.
Do I find anything else while I'm looking?
Roll treasure find.
Spare change. I think that's just a straight D20. 2.
You don't really find anything.
Oh.
And that's your turn, I take it?
Yeah. Well, I break free, so then I'll move, and I'll move back one to get out of this haziness that I'm experiencing.
All right.
Hey,
Sledgehammer
everything is clear
Disco.
now.
I will move up here. So now what's this gunman gonna do? Take a couple swings at him.
Roll a hit. That hits. That hits as well. Those, yeah.
For a total of 23 damage.
Ah, damn.
Holy shit. You hit him and he doesn't just collapse or die. You see limbs actually fly off from the sheer impact as his chest caves in at the side. And he goes flying back as parts of his body are actually detached from the sheer momentum of how hard he's struck this way. He's
Metal.
dead.
I look at the dude with the disco ball and I go, I had him.
You didn't call dibs.
Point. You get to loot the bloody, messy corpse, and I'm going to my nice stabby corpses. When I go down this way and start looting my corpses.
Combat's over, by the way.
Yeah.
That's why I just moved instead of looting corpses and not waiting for my turn.
Okay.
I'll loot this person next to me since they're here.
All right, everybody roll d20s with modifiers if you have any in treasure find.
19.
Right?
Am I rolling just 1 or 2 since I'm looting 2 corpses?
Roll 1.
A 9.
All right.
A 13.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Sparkstorm, you find some player badges and $300.
Robot money.
Let me see. Actually, you find a total of 5 player badges. You can see these guys were wearing them, and you just found 5 of them in this guy's pocket. Sledgehammer, you find a figurine of a radical hunk. It looks like he's posing. It's like a little toy figurine.
What did I
And
find?
what?
Did I find anything? Sorry.
Found $50.
Oh, sweet.
That's all you guys got.
Cool.
I want to go to the. Did I hit space on something? I want to go to like the guy who was acting like he was in charge, and I want to look to see if he has a like specific badge, like access badge or a comm, like radio or something.
Yeah, CCPD.
Yeah.
Oh, you meant them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my mistake.
A 15.
You don't find anything, but it occurs to you he mentioned that his method of communication was through a physical object in the hallway.
Yeah, but did he have a? I didn't find like a specific like badge of his like access badge.
No, he's just got another player badge. It has Capital Commandos written on it with an exclamation mark.
I'll take it.
Oh, the player badges you guys got were generic ones. The ones these guys are wearing are all marked with Capital Commandos.
Make
All
sure I
right,
put
so you
the
take
exclamation point.
you take his player badge.
Yes.
Alrighty. Anybody else want to do anything else?
Not tonight particularly.
I stand up and I'm like, so your disco ball stick is pretty useful, I see.
It comes in handy from time to time. And I spin it, flash a light, and I'm dressed as a cop.
Can I do like this blink, 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 blink? Well then. I divvy out the 300, so 100 to each of us.
So, do you guys know how to get back to Century City?
No.
Yeah, we only knew of how to get in. I think there was a way that we're supposed to get out, but it's not anywhere near here. Or GG might know.
Well, you have a hunch. That's more than I've got. Sounds like we're rescuing a princess then.
What brought you into here?
I was investigating some gang. I got jumped in an abandoned house. Next thing I know, I'm in a chair and these doofuses are asking me about sports.
How long ago do you think?
Like 15 minutes.
Freak, how long
Yeah,
have
there's
we been here?
2 weeks, 1 week, somewhere between the two.
Been about 2 weeks. Oh,
All right, well, yeah, sure, we could help you. Do you, by chance, know a specific person named Blind Justice? Or wait, what's his real person's name?
I don't know.
shit. I forgot.
Insert civilian name here for Blind
Pat
Justice.
Murdoch.
Yeah,
A little too copyright there.
No,
Sledgehammer.
it's Pat. Totally different.
Oh yeah, okay.
Totally different.
You could roll knowledge, just a generic knowledge check to see if you're aware of who Blind Justice is. Sledgehammer.
Sure.
If you saw him on a memo of sorts or being emailed around type of thing. Office memo.
Oof, 10.
Seems familiar to you, but you can't really put your finger on it. Sounds just like a generic hero that's in your city somewhere to you.
Yeah, one
You've
of
heard
those,
a lot
like,
of hero names.
pretty sure I saw that guy in a kid's lunchbox. I don't know.
Well, that's really the only one I know of who's at the police station. Does Century City still have those robots running around?
Yeah, it's part of what I was looking into.
All right. Wasn't sure what was going to get rid of those. But I was hoping 2 weeks in this place they might have disappeared, but I guess not.
Yeah, after a malfunctioning incident, their presence has diminished a lot. Police have started patrolling the streets again. There are still occasions where they supposedly malfunction and the news covers it up. The police aren't too fond of them, even though they are authorized by the mayor to enforce law.
Yes, that. Well, Freak, what do you say? And by the way, I'm Sparkstorm. What do you want to be referred to as? I'm talking to Blind Sledgehammer here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my name's Bruce, but my friends call me Sledge.
All right, Sledge. You can call me. I'm Sparkstorm. You can call me Spark, Sparky, Sparkstorm, whichever you want. This is Frequency. I always call him Freak. He keeps talking about a different dimension that I don't understand yet, but it's starting to come into play.
I mean, I think we're in one, right?
No. I'm from a different dimension. This is just a piece of your dimension. My dimension is different and dead.
See, that's why I call him Freak.
I look around at these dead robots in cyberspace and just like, yeah, that might as well be a thing. It's such a friggin' weird day.
Yeah. Well, we can help you figure out, come to terms with this place. We've traveled across a fair bit of it by this point. Got some connections, if you will, but suppose we should move on, try to find Gigi.
All right, I'll follow your lead. You guys know more about this place than I do.
All right. Do you guys want to keep going?
Now,
Alrighty, we'll call it there then. You guys just encountered some sports playing robots. They thought you guys were on the enemy team. You guys took them out. Now you guys got a bunch of player badges and are in a stadium. You don't really know what to expect. But these are your circumstances.
Closing scene is Sparkstorm handing a player badge to each of the other two while he keeps the Capital Commandos player badge to himself.
you're gonna be our captain, huh, Sparkstorm?
I don't know, it's not Captain Badge. You just have generic badges.
Cool with me.
Awesome.
You should have taken that one when you had a chance.
I only found money. I was very bad at finding things.
Oh, you know what? Actually, you guys got enough experience to level up. Now that I realize, you guys want to
Really?
go over that next time at the beginning of next session?
If you
2
want to
skill
record it,
points
sure.
and some HP go up. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get some water real quick. You guys
you actually do have an
go over your
extra
skill
character.
grids. You got 2 extra skills to point out. Yep.
What's the EXP that we gained?
I'll be right.
Yeah, I don't get how we
Okay,
gained
so
XP either.
And before you go, you want to
it's
sign
per
us?
enemy killed, and I have. Everybody listening? Been
Yeah.
a night full of action and adventure in cyberspace. Find out what happens next time to our heroes in Powerless.
Thank you.
This is the DM signing off.
Woo! My butt hurts.
How much